Few players have captured the world's imagination more than Mongraal.
Let's go! Get the f out of my game!
Kyle Jackson is so good at Fortnite.
One of the most talented players to touch the game. Before his 16th birthday, he earned almost $700,000 in tournaments alone.
Let's go! Let's go, boys!
His combination of skill, personality, and the explosion of interest in Fortnite competitive commanded him serious attention as he became an overnight celebrity. His powerful story taking him from prodigy to champion, and from champion to a painful decline, only to burst back onto the scene nearly 2 years later, mature and disciplined for a comeback. A true expression of the hero's journey. From a cocky Fortnite kid, Mongraal 1.0, to Mongraal 2.0, a more disciplined young adult, regaining and better channeling his talent.
No!
His comeback bringing success, qualifying to 2 out of 3 of the grand finals, and as we make this video, he seems like he has a lot more in store.
Let's go!
So with Mongraal 2.0 in full swing, let's take a look back at Mongraal 1.0 and answer the question, how good was Prime Mongraal actually? Mongraal burst onto the scene as a 13-year-old Fortnite prodigy. His blow-up was even chronicled by the BBC. Now in the spotlight, he capitalized. His popularity going stratospheric. In 2018, he went from less than 10 average viewers on Twitch to ending the year with almost 10,000. He won third-party kill race tournaments like Friday Fortnite, and one thing became clear. Mongraal and players like him were raising the skill ceiling, showing the elite mechanical ability in aim, building, and editing.
This new keyboard makes me edit slow.
The only thing holding him back from his competitive rise was his age, but he, like millions of others, would soon receive a golden opportunity. The age limit would be lowered from 16 to 13, and Epic announced the World Cup, perhaps esports' most ambitious LAN, with $30 million in prize money split between a duo and solo tournament. 2 back-to-back announcements that would have felt too good to be true. He was allowed to compete, and his stage just got much bigger. To qualify for the World Cup, Mongraal needed to find someone who could match his skill and energy. One of the world's undisputed best players, Mitro.
A little bit, get closer.
Dude, if he can create a small opening here, he can actually send him.
Oh! No way! No way! What?
Oh my! What did I just win?
He pushed himself through everything.
Together, they would instantly dominate, winning the Lux Cup and coming third in the World Cup warm-up. But the real prize would be a World Cup qualification. But what was their plan to qualify for the World Cup? Mongraal and Mitro landed at the factory side of Loot Lake. This was an overpowered drop as they could quickly farm near max materials, get great loot, and rotate to nearly any spot on the map. This allowed them to rotate to Pleasant Park or Tilted Towers for extra loot or to take opportunistic fights.
Have all these different ideas on what to loot. We've seen them go Tilted, we've seen them go Pleasant, we've seen them, how did they rotate last game? Or no, they just went north because they actually took all of Loot Lake in this case. This time, nah man, they're chilling.
From here, they were set up for constant mid games, taking fights when needed and setting themselves up for great end games. In endgame, they could rely on their skill. In week 2, the first week of duo qualifiers, this strategy worked to perfection. picking up big wins in games 1 and 4 and second place in game 2 with a cheeky Mongraal solo clutch. Their combination of talent and strategy easily qualified them to the World Cup. However, in solos, it wasn't quite as simple.
No way can you survive in this situation.
Jamming himself underneath the structure, he might actually, his head might have been poking through the floor. He's staying just ahead, just out of sight. Does the player see him? I don't think so. The drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the elimination. Mongraal literally putting on a clinic of why you need to pay attention to what's going on.
Everybody,
are you kidding me?
Just fell.
Picks up 3 balls.
Launch pad, he's gonna launch pad off. Oh my goodness, are you serious? 13 eliminations, there's still 4 players left, including him. Add it down! No way are you doing this right now, Mongraal. No way, top 3 situation now. Gonna get the time for the minis. Still needs to find 2 more. Not sure who he's fighting. It's Alec on high ground and then Zur. Mongraal took down every single player that we talked about earlier in the lobby. And now reloading the double RPG as well. Zur's gonna go down in another one. Mongraal, are you kidding me? There is no way you just did that. All right, see you, Lupo.
I gotta go, I'm out.
In week 1, he came up just short. He had some huge double elimination games, but as the weeks went by, he still had not qualified. He had one final shot in week 9. Would Mongraal live up to the expectations and qualify, or would he fold under the pressure? He started off strong, but going into his last game, he needed just a few more points to seal the deal.
Kill that guy. Give me those turtles.
The rest, as they say, is history.
Oh my goodness, look. I don't shake, bro. What happened here? But I'm in this guy's box. Yoink, give me that kill. Then I get rocketed or something.
Mongraal was now a World Cup double qualifier, a golden opportunity to etch his name in Fortnite immortality. So, how did he do? Let's start with duos. In game 1, Mongraal goes down early, but Mitro has a ridiculous solo clutch that saw him make top 3.
This duo still alive with good rotation, luckily. That Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shots still coming on in. Zayd and Saf just sitting pretty. Mitro just got a double, I think. 5 limbs. Tries to get it done, not enough.
Just incredibly clutch solo moves and plays.
Both of our predictions.
Game 2 starts off strong with Mongraal and Mitro being on the winning side of what is probably Fortnite's most famous celebrating too soon moment.
Aids now as well. They want to go for the second elimination, and
We take the oh my god, we got some track talk.
Did he just take the L in real life? Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's gonna come over. No, I'm just kidding.
40,
but the stinks come on in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left, Campfire down, he has.
Oh, and look who's here!
Third party, hello!
Look who's here! NA puts up the take the L, and EU says, no, no, no! This is the World Cup, baby! I'm gonna show which continent is best. Mitro and Mongraal, full HP, and they storm roll through.
Dual limbs for Mitro,
Clicks
still
right
playing
there.
down low. Wow, incredible. Look at that kid. Gold scar, gold combat, heavy shotgun, or I'm sorry, heavy sniper rifle for taking opponents' walls. Look at, they're just stealing and bum rushing, and that's going to be it.
And there's no shot right there, Skeptic.
Mitro then hit a huge snipe to keep them above Storm Surge, but disaster strikes when they get too aggressive.
Warm-up rounds, a lot of players were not necessarily revealing strategy, but whoa, that's a huge shot on Ziff right there.
Gets choked as well.
Still have a launch pad, but again, when you're in a situation like this, low ground, they're getting sprayed with nothing but grenade launcher shots and frag grenades, and they're both going to be eliminated.
In game 3, it only gets worse as they go down early again. But they start off game 4 strong, having 6 eliminations going into the end game, but go down in 14.
Not someone that you want to have up above you. Mitro, 6 builds remaining. After this, doesn't really have much left to work with, and the builds go away pretty much instantly.
They ended in 6th, taking home $225,000 each. Definitely a good performance, but not legendary. But there was still solos. This tournament started out rough for Mongraal, as in the first 3 games he placed 48th, 71st, and 60th, picking up 0 points through half of the tournament. Mongraal would need something big as he turned up in game 4.
He's managed to catch himself and maintain the high ground positioning here. We have some great players still left in this game, but Mongraal with 4 eliminations is looking for number 5, and that was on Nate. We're now down to the final moments. Top 5 Hive Monster.
He had to fully commit there. Those are the maps that he needed. He's still in the game here. He's gonna go all the way for it, and that's a trade out with the 109 to the face here.
Huge elimination on Takamura. We're into a 1v1v1v1. Top 4 players now. Mongraal in the ultimate low ground, going up against a player. It's gonna be Booga. The game 1 winner will not be enough against Mongraal, who does get picked quite a bit. He loses a lot of HP. No more build.
He would finish 13th, taking home $150,000, earning almost $400,000 in just 2 days of Fortnite. A good performance, but he was just getting started. For many players, this would be their peak, but Mongraal was just entering his prime. The MMB era was upon us. During the World Cup, Epic announced FNCS. It was a new mode, Trios, with $10 million in prize pool for 1 season, $3 million more than the entire year of FNCS prizing today. Mongraal cooked up a super team. He and Mitro joined Benji Fishy, who needs no introduction. Perhaps the best player of that era.
Does he get the 1 pump? It's blocked. He's there for the next. Benji! Fishy! Oh my god! How are you doing this?
As the best team, they took the best drop spot, Retail Row, getting the best loot from the Zombie Spires in the POI that season. Everyone knew they were a threat, but after the first week of qualifiers, they weren't just a threat. They were a problem. They were dropping multiple double-digit kill games in the finals against some of the best players in Europe, but underperformed by their standard when they placed second. From here, their run was historic, dominating the second qualifier, coming in second in the third, and winning the last 2 for an average placement in weekly qualifiers of 1.4. Then won their heat. After this generational run, they were heavy favorites for FNCS. Following game 1, it looked like they would cruise to victory.
Caxi goes for the high ground, and Mongraal's in a 1v1v Caxi, but no, some backup comes here. It's Mitro. It's going down right now. Looking at from the perspective here, Caxi's still in the game. Mitro's gonna get a trap, and oh, it's actually Falcony who is running the high ground. I thought it was Cax the entire time.
Game 2 was a little more shaky as they went down early in endgame.
Nox, we're talking about the most consistent, second most consistent, and the most consistent team clashing against one another. Can they convert on the final player right here? He only has 70 builds. Mitro's gonna get taken out from behind, but that was still a monstrous run for 9 Elans.
But we're still able to hold on to first. 4 games until immortality. In game 3, everything starts to collapse. For one reason, the mechs.
The mech's tarping in! He's tarping it in! Just go! What? It's invisible!
In Season X, Fortnite added tons of wacky items, but none defined the season more than the mechs. Unfortunately, mechs would be their downfall in Game 3, and worst of all, they had no counter. They watched their FNCS dreams slip through their fingers. 24th, 31st, 29th, 28th. As each game collapsed, so did their placement, as they further slipped and further falling all the way to 10th. One of the biggest what-ifs in Fortnite history. Mongraal and Benji would stay together for squads but would replace Mitro and build a new team. First was World Cup qualifier and runner-up in Season X, Andretta.
Nice! Oh, dude, he's cracked out of his mind.
To fill the last spot on their squad was French demon Nate, who finished 8th in the solo World Cup. Once again, they took the best drop spot, but did not fare well in the first qualifier, missing finals. A devastating blow for what was supposed to be Europe's best team. This precipitated a squad shakeup, dropping Andretta for the World Cup duos runner-up, Wolfies. Wolfies brought firepower, being the best controller player in a season with the strongest aim assist.
I'm feeling a bit of aim assist in my bones.
This is what they needed to take the next step, as they immediately made round 4 in week 2 and came 3rd. Watching this team, 2 things were apparent. They were very good, but chaotic.
Nice! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They followed this up with a 4th in the next 2 qualifiers and 3rd in heats, putting them in the grand finals. Going into grand finals with momentum, perfectly set up to win. In game 1, they struggled with Storm Surge.
I'm still black.
Oh, we need tag.
Game 2 starts and they adapt to their surge plan by pushing the team next to them.
30 on height, 30 on height. Who's one? Nice, good bro.
Finishing.
Get a finish, get a finish. Get the max damage. Yeah.
Taking height early in endgame, getting key refreshes as they cook the lobby.
Okay, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Everybody follow me, follow me. We're going flying ramp, flying ramp.
We need to spray.
Spray. Why? Go in front. I'm going for mats. I'm going for mats. Knocked one.
80 shield. He's done.
One shot. Let's go.
In game 3 and 4, Surge becomes more of an issue.
I'm dead. Chill.
Move! I can't end it! No!
But Benji has a nice solo clutch to keep them in the tournament.
Nice! Try to get a finish. Oh no.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck!
Yeah, you gotta kill this.
Fuck. No match, Benji. Right, nearly made 20.
0-0.
I'm so good!
In game 5, they go down early, as the tournament begins to slip away.
No! God!
So in game 6, they need a huge game, playing overly aggressive.
Oh.
Listen, knocks! Come here.
1 HP, dead. 1 man on me.
Dead, all dead!
Desperately trying to catch up, with Nate almost solo clutching the win.
Nice! Rotate now.
70 wood.
Okay. Play heal, Mongraal, play heal.
On you. 1 HP. Dead.
Let's get... You got 6 stoppers then. Let's go, Nate! Good finish.
Oh my god.
No!
Ending in second, yet again being forced to look ahead to the next FNCS for that elusive championship, which would be duos. And he once again tapped Benji Fishy. They looked strong early, coming second in their first FNCS qualifier together, but as the season went on, their placements collapsed. A 27th in week 2, followed by 288th in week 3, and 56th in week 4 was certainly not the placement they were looking for going into FNCS heats. Unfortunately, despite a slightly better performance in their heat, they still came up short, placing 15th, both missing their first grand finals. A major setback. The silver lining is there was a second solo invitational FNCS this season, and he would make it to grands this time, placing 102 in round 1 and 20th in round 2. Unfortunately in finals, he would come 26th. Another tournament where he looked good, but struggled and had no pop-off games. In season 3, he would get another chance in solos, this time with a full FNCS. He once again breezed through qualifiers and dominated this heat, coming second, but when it came to the finals, the clock once again struck midnight. There wasn't anything particularly bad, but nothing great either, and he placed 16th. There is nothing inherently wrong with any of these performances, but as someone who burst onto the scene as a game-defining prodigy, it was starting to feel disappointing. It was time for his hero arc, going back to his roots and rejoining with Mitro.
Crazy on him.
And reigning FNCS champion and future GOAT candidate, Tayson. forming one of the game's most iconic trios. While they were dominant, they were also dysfunctional.
I don't really die though.
Oh, go up here, please. We're in the game if you're there.
Ooh, Tayson wants to do the God IGL. Do we listen to the IGL, Tayson?
Though it seemed any chemistry issues would be overcome by their strengths. One, they landed at perhaps the greatest competitive POI ever, Stark Industries. Stark chests had guaranteed purple and gold pumps for every member of the trio, and Stark rifles were the best AR that season. They were contested early on in the season, but managed to alpha it.
Yes! Bushy boys! Don't ever contest me because you'll get 1v3 like that! Loser!
The other advantage this trio had was they were just all really good.
I landed on a pistol. Damaged.
When it came to the qualifiers, they had no issues placing 7th, 3rd, and 11th, and then 4th in their heat, meaning they were in the grand finals. So with all the hype, failure, attention, and expectations, could he finally paint his masterpiece? In game 1, Mongraal has a beautiful solo clutch.
So many kids are dying, so many kids. You're gonna get really not in yet.
Nice.
They died. One died in there.
Game 2 starts with an early scare as Tayson gets knocked, but Mongraal clutches up to save their game.
Ooh. Nice. Oh, bro, I knew it. Dead.
Nice, expand. I'm expanding.
They take height.
Yeah, go.
3, 2, 1, go! One is dead!
I'm going up.
And win.
Correct! One is me! Dead!
Mongraal, maybe you can go for kills.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a bit.
Dead. Last guy. Inside.
We need the kill.
Got him.
I see him.
Let's go!
Taking the lead. In game 3, with Tayson and Mongraal down, Mitro has his iconic moment.
Shockwave.
Mitro, you got shockwave, right?
Oh no.
Nice. Nice, bro! Let's go.
There's a kill above you, landing on you.
Build, you got so many mats, bro.
You have fight. Wait.
Solo.
Let him have it.
Nice!
Good finish.
Unlucky.
Nice.
Despite this, they fell to second after Jonas, Andalex, and X-Squeeze win. In game 4, Mongraal has yet another epic solo clutch.
You can crush that.
Nice.
You have 90 man.
Oh my.
Nice. You have so much mats. Go for 3 almost. 90 mats, you're in zone. That's right, kill man.
Oh!
Pushing them to first. In game 5, they get contested early game.
Bro, there's 2 kids down under me.
Not one!
Nice. 2 kids running through other good chat. Bro, I'm going other good chat. Other side. Nice.
Chill, Tayson.
Jump on this kid. Dead one.
Nice. I'm here, dead! Let's go!
Make plays mid-game.
On go!
30.
What is me on height? Dead!
One is back side, bro.
Yeah, one pulled up.
Come up!
And cook in endgame.
Zero mats! Someone needs to expand!
Nice.
Wait, I can kill them. 100.
One shockwave.
He's a knight. 1 HP.
Nice. Let's f***ing go!
Straight back to business.
Shockwave, shockwave!
I'm going above these. I'm connected to these kids here.
One more up again. One more up.
I killed one.
But as the game starts to come to a close, their height starts to get pressured.
Everyone spam this metal.
He doesn't know. Oh, he does.
We're getting shot out. We got shot out. I'm 1 HP. I'm dead to Storm. I'm dead to Storm.
But managed to put forward another solid game.
One time. 1 HP. Dead.
You got
Taking a 40-point lead at the halfway point. In Game 7, the wagon keeps rolling, taking height.
full 3 back here. 37.
39. Straight up, straight up.
One is behind.
Dead.
Holding it,
1 HP. Oh my god, dead.
Let's get the match. We need more match.
I can't.
and winning.
No builds. Watch out, I'm hitting this there.
Bouncer.
Dead, one dead.
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
They now have a 60-point lead, but from here, things would get dicey. In Game 8, disaster strikes.
It's an Thomas HD and Flick. If there's anybody to rise to the challenge, is going to find his second one here, and they're going to wrap up for the first time in this tournament. Tayson, Mitro, and Mongraal go down with 0 points. They had never finished lower than 7th place before this.
Thomas, Flick, and Anas, a team who were way down on the leaderboard, decided to contest at Stark Industries. Thomas, Flick, and Anas won this game with 15 eliminations, encouraging them to land at Stark again. In Game 9, the struggle continues. Alive, but scuffed. Unfortunately, they die in the mid-game, picking up 0 placement points but 6 eliminations. Their lead eroding as Andalex, Giannis, and Xweez close in. With their confidence at Stark Industries shattered, they switch up their drop and their struggles continue. They soon go down and Mitro emotes as he is sprayed to death.
And it seems like 3 games in a row, Mitro, Mongraal, and Tayson, and you know what? He gave it up.
Was this the end? Their FNCS hopes collapsing in basically an hour? Their lead sits at just 19. They switched up their strategy, again landing at Sweaty Sands and instantly disengage, taking loot from the 2nd place team. But as Mongraal and Mitro try to escape from the zone, the broadcast cuts away as Giannis, Xweez, and Andalex go down to Storm Surge, a lifeline for Mongraal that he cannot stay alive long enough to capitalize on. The gap going into Game 12 is just 20 points. The pressure was insane. So, will Mongraal collapse, or will his years of hard work of FNCSs and major Fortnite tournaments where he came up just short of being crowned a champion?
I don't care if all the money would go to charity or whatever, I just want to play.
Shake or anything, but just the thought of like being so close again and not qualifying is scared me.
Game 12 is do or die. They contest Sweaty again. The Fortnite zone algorithm gods were clearly looking for chaos as the zone remained on them. Mongraal on one side, Giannis on the other. The 3rd zone plays off the Sweaty Sands, and both teams are forced to rotate right on top of each other. But disaster strikes.
The lobby focus is creeping in. They gotta be careful
That's
when the
them
bullets are
underneath.
going in.
That's them underneath. That's the
Oh no, here we
MCS
go.
duo underneath them, putting pressure. Tayson, this could be it. They can't go down here. Tayson's down.
And the rotation gets dangerous and more dangerous because now they have to keep pushing into the northwest all the way through Coral Castle and as well have to deal with the waterfall on the other side. They have yet to capitalize every time Mongraal, Mitro, and Tayson. Throughout the entire day, the door has been open and they have yet to walk through that door.
But as they hold their breath,
Janice goes down. The solo champion falling there in a key moment when you need to have everyone together, when you need every placement point in every elimination. He falls. It's all going to come down to X squeeze, but they're into the placement points. It's a survival of the fittest.
Years of trying came down to this moment.
Shake or anything, but just the thought of like being so close again and not qualifying just scared me.
But they cannot rob Mongraal of his crowning achievement.
10 HP, and he's down. It's it. It's over. They don't rise to the occasion. Mitro and Mongraal get their first Keystone victory right there. Tayson combines as well with his solo invitational one.
He did it. Mongraal was an FNCS champion. Mongraal had defied the odds, and his prime was one that we will all remember. As one of the greatest runs in Fortnite history, from the World Cup days to the beginning of Stark season, Mongraal was good but couldn't win a major event. This moment changed it all. No longer was Mongraal just a good player, he was a champion. But unfortunately, after this high of highs, Mongraal's Fortnite career started to head on the decline. After achieving his dreams, Mongraal didn't have much more to push for. As a result, he started to fall behind, missing the next season's FNCS.
Mongraal cannot make semifinals, he cannot make reboot round, he cannot make grand finals. FNCS is over for Mongraal, Mitro, and Milan.
This trend continued until he eventually realized he couldn't compete at a high level anymore, and he slowly faded from the game. Mongraal 1.0 had come to an end. Throughout his long career, Mongraal had many highs and lows. But from early 2019 to late 2020, he had one of the greatest primes in Fortnite history. And when we release our 50 greatest players in Fortnite history video, he is firmly on it, mostly due to the strength of this 2-year run. From double qualifying to the World Cup, to getting second in FNCS, to eventually winning in FNCS, there have been very few runs throughout history that have come close to Mongraal's. After the resurgence of Fortnite and Fortnite OG, Mongraal is back and competing at a high level. So, could he have a second prime that can rival his first? We certainly hope so. As Rocky Balboa said, it ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you could take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. And if that does not sum up his FNCS win and the amazing Mongraal 2.0 comeback, what does? Like, sub, and check out our other videos.